In this video, we're going to describe to you the Juki HZL 70HW. The 70HW is a fully computerized sewing machine. It's going to be a little bit lighter in weight, so it makes it a lot more portable if you need a backup or taking the classes. Don't let the weight of that fool you. This particular machine can handle sewing a little bit heavier materials than most machines. On the stitch diagram, you have 80 stitches built in, a very good variety of utility stitches, quilting stitches. You have some decorative stitches that are built in. We can adjust the length and the width on all the sewing patterns on this particular machine. And the way the computer board is laid out, we're easily able to assess our width and our length setting at any given time. It's right here on front of the screen. And I do have my most popular categories right on front of the machine. So this allows me to easily pull up a stitch that I normally will use, and I can adjust that width and length setting right there. The machine does have an easy adjust tension system, and the tensions on the Juki machines are not finicky. You're very rarely going to have to adjust the tension. I typically leave it between 4 and 5, and it's going to work on things as heavy as 8 layers of denim all the way down to a lighter weight material. I do have adjustable pressure that's regulating the amount of force being pressed down under my presser foot. That is huge because when I'm working with lighter weight material, I don't want to worry about the material being forced down into the needle plate, so I can back that off. That's going to have reduced puckering. The threading system is very easy on this machine. The way it's made, everything is channeled all the way down to my needle, and I do have a built-in needle threader on the machine. I have the top drop-in bobbin so I can see how much thread I have on the machine at any given time. The machine does have high lift under the presser foot, and I do have a 7-point feed dog system that's actually touching my fabric in 7 places. That gives me more control in the feeding of the fabric through the machine. It does have the removable accessory tray, and the accessory tray door opens toward you, so I can easily see all my accessories and keep those stored nice and neat. If I want to hem a pair of pants or shirt sleeve, I'm able to do that. It does have drop feet. On my computer controls, as we've always went over, the machine makes it really easy for us to adjust our stitch length and width and pull up the stitches on the machine. I do have a speed control built onto the machine. This particular model allows me to use it with or without the foot control. It does come with the foot control, but if I just rather use start stop, unplug the foot control and just push the button, and I can override the speed of the machine right here. I do have needle up, needle down. I can set the machine to stop needle in the fabric or set the machine to stop needle out. This is also handy if I'm threading my needle, because I can hit needle up and it raises my needle to the highest position so it's in line with my needle threader. I do have the auto lock feature, and this will tie the stitch off for me underneath the garment, hiding that stitch out of the way and tie it off for me so it's not going to come undone. And then I have a traditional reverse right here. It will have the top winding bobbin, and I can put a secondary spool pin in here if I want to sew with a twin needle. Let's show you a little bit about how smooth this machine operates and just how heavy materials it can handle. Here I've got the machine set on a standard zigzag stitch. I'm going to hit my start stop button. Notice how smooth running the machine is. I'm at full speed now. If I tie the stitch off, it's going to tie it off right there with auto lock. And I have a little razor right here on the side of the machine to cut that. If I'm needing to hem a pair of pant legs or something, sew something a little bit thicker, this here is actually 8 layers of denim that I'm going to put under the foot. Because I do have that extra high lift, I've got enough room to get my fabric underneath that. Slow that down. I'm going to go from that, because I have the top drop-in bobbin on this machine. Because I have the top drop-in bobbin on this machine, I can go from heavy materials, it'll crawl down onto lighter weight materials, and I'm not going to have to worry about the machine jamming on me. Then I can hit my auto lock button to tie that stitch off once I get to the end of where I'm wanting to sew. And I've went from easily extremely heavy to a lightweight stretchy material, and don't have to worry about any puckering whatsoever. Ken Sewing Center is an authorized Juki dealer. We've been in business for 50 years. We can help you with any kind of question you may have about this machine, or help compare it for you to any other machine within the Juki line. By all means, feel free to drop us an email or call us anytime. There is more information on our website at kensewingcenter.com.